Hello and welcome to another video made by this fucking nobody. Today we'll be discussing which one of these lovely contestants below will be the biggest threat to you if you were an unarmed D-boy. I am your host, the old fart you see on Jeopardy. The rules of this are as follows. You are unarmed. You cannot use any type of firearm, explosive, flash, the micro, or use any SCP that can be used to your benefit, such as SCP-500 or as a weapon such as SCP-18. You are the only D-class personnel. An exception will be made in one particular scenario. Some contestants may come in groups, such as SCP-939 and whatever falls under MTF. The scenario will be in vanilla servers. Pray to God that 25 cents that you stole from that 5-year-old kid will be more useful than shoving it far up your asshole. Now, without further bullshit, let's begin. Our first contestant and least dangerous to you would be Chaos. These boys in green are equipped with motherfucking machine guns perfect for mowing down innocent bystanders like it was April 20th, 1999. Their purpose is to kill all the smurfs and nerds that are in the facility and to rescue your bright orange ass. Chaos pose no threat and they are the saviors of D-class. Hence they get an F. For friendly. Next up. We have SCP-079 or as some call it, the computer or Windows PC. Stone Age Edition. This 12 by 12 light bulb in a box. Opens doors, closes doors, locks doors, causes a blackout.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
And fucks around with the Tesla gate.
No!
Unless there are enough Tesla gates or a gate near a choke point. 079 will only pose a low-level threat since it can only kill by Tesla. Or if you're ESE and take the whole 15 goddamn minutes in light containment, it can lock a door during the last seconds before decontamination and trap you inside Hitler's fun house. Other than that, once you're out light containment and past to Tesla, it really is a clean getaway. You won't need to nuke or recontain it since once you escape, you won the game. So E is where it will be placed. Up next. We have other D-class personnel.
But wait. D-boys are friendly too. We D-boys help each other out and pose no threat to other D-boys. So why aren't they in friendly?
Bitch. Who the fuck are you and who let you onto this show? Where is your goddamn mother? You know what? I'm going to whip your mom's credit card back into her purse.
No way. Stop. I'm sorry. Mom. Mommy. Ma-oom. Ooh. This is child abuse.
I'll show you goddamn child abuse. You think it's too late to abort you? Obviously you haven't heard of Planned Parenthood.
No.
So, as I was saying, D-class personnel. D-class personnel are your fellow brethren. You eat shit, get executed by facility guards together. Just like you. They either spawn with that quarter I mentioned. Or you spawn with the same thing that 4-year master degree got you. Absolutely nothing. Except you'll be debt-free and not committing suicide from all that debt. D-class are a threat because not every D-class is a good D-class. I know at least one of you have experienced some D-class closing doors, hogging cards to themselves like they are a fucking nerd, or trap or leave you with an SCP. Some might even open doors for SCPs just to get you killed. Or better yet, be in a similar situation where there is a school shooter and everyone else is quiet but has that one autistic kid in the back going, turning everyone into blunts. Hopefully, probably, you won't have to deal with that kind of D-class, or at the very least, kill that dumbass before he gets everyone on live leak. Next. We have 096. Also known as Shy Guy or your average introvert. This 7'8" crybaby won't only dunk on you and outrun you, moving as fast as 21 miles per hour or more, but will also turn you into that orange pulp everyone bitches about having in their orange juice. In its docile state, it does nothing but cry. But when in rage mode, Shaxane Bolt will come at you with the intent to use you to decorate the facility's walls. Now, despite being OP, there is a reason why it is only a E-level threat. Reason 1. If you don't look at the motherfucker, it won't do anything. 2. Even if you look at it, you can look at it indirectly and still not cause it to rage because SCP-SL logic. 3. In its docile state, it goes from Usain Bolt to ooh shit him slow as fuck. So, by the time it even reached light, you either got a Master Scientist card and left or got O5 and are about ready to leave. Even if it catches you at SCP-914, just close the door, let it rage, open when it's done, and leave that fucker to hang himself.
Hello mortals. It is I. That one YouTuber that won't be mentioned because he has absolutely no affiliation with this video. And I am only using his voice because my text-to-speech generator trial ran out. So I am using one that has his voice. Now with that out of the way. Up next, we have SCP-173, also known as Peanut. This concrete tower that can apparently shit, and blood. Can also snap necks and move faster than Usain bitch. And has the opposite weakness of it. Yes. All you have to do is look at it. And it won't move. Now since you would also have to keep your eyes on it, it will be harder to escape compared to 096. Not only that, but blood shitty farts from 173 smells of, well fucking blood and shit. And it makes your eyes water, causing you to blink. So you would have to keep distance as well as time your blinks. If you're able to do that, you'll always keep Peanut at bay and escape. The only time where 173 would be a high threat is when the lights go out. And if that happens, it becomes a S-level threat if you don't have a flashlight, or have the hand-eye coordination of a bag of chips and flash yourself, which thankfully isn't allowed. You're welcome. But realistically, it would be a F-level threat if you had no neck, or just lay flat on the floor. 173 will be placed at C level. Cause fuck you. Up next are the scientists, aka white privilege. The scientists are your direct competitors, but sometimes in situations, can be an ally. Because they are white, and have privilege, they spawn with a key card and a medkit. And because they are also competing to escape, they'll try to take all the key cards and anything else from you. And so help yourself if they find a gun and catch you lacking. This would have to be a threat you would have to stop, since if you do escape, you would have to confront the scientist and vice versa. So unlike the SCPs where you can avoid them entirely, you would have to eventually confront the scientists. Just as you would do everything in your power to stop them, they will do the same and have a better start. Are you sick? Did you catch the coronavirus by A. being around nasty people, B. you've been eating bad soup like a Neanderthal, C. being Chinese? Well, the doctor can cure you from all those things, including being Chinese. 049 is a long-nosed Jew. 049 is a plague doctor from 1346. But because he doesn't identify as such and prefers to be called Caitlyn Jenner, we'll just disregard that and call it what the fuck I want, and I'll call it 049 or doctor. This man can touch you and turn you into a vegetable, which it then turns you into an undead vegetable. It is the second slowest SCP in the game, so running away from it is not a big issue. There are two scenarios for this SCP, one being it holds choke points and the other being it does not. If it does, it is a lose situation as soon as it gets to a choke point. With no weapons or anything to get that thing to move, you won't be able to escape. Unless whoever plays 049 literally has no hands, eyes, or an existence. 049 would be an S-class threat. Second scenario would be 049 does not hold choke points, giving you a chance to escape. In that scenario you have a better chance. 049 gets a B tier for the second scenario. Up next, we have 939, or the dog. Since I only have an image with 2 dogs, I'll be counting it as 2 dogs. The dog is blind, but can still see cause, Obama. The dog can only see people when they are moving at normal speed or if they're holding down shift. Which we all know. Everyone is holding down shift. These dogs can see through walls if they detect you and will run faster if shot at. But you won't have to worry about that. Because remember, you are unarmed. This will be harder for you to leave since there are now 2 SCPs that are after you, and if they detect you, you're basically an easy snack. You could hold, see, the whole entire game or until you know you are safe. But you would only know to do that when you know they're there. And if you know they're there, most likely, they'll know where you are. And they will be a bigger pain in the ass if they are a well-cooperative parent or take choke points. You can increase your chances of living by getting as many medkits as possible since they'll need 2 bites to kill you. And try to outsmart them if you're not trash. They'll be placed at B. Up next is SCP-106, aka Larry, or Old Man, aka that black guy. Not for reasons involving the color of his skin, but because he is covered in barbecue sauce. And the barbecue sauce gives it the appearance of a black guy. So I am not racist if I think every black person is just covered in barbecue sauce. SCP-106 can send you into a pocket dimension when touched, which he calls it the basement. He can walk through walls like he is fucking Danny Phantom, and fast travel through portals he can place. His weaknesses are, first, his own fucking room dedicated to recontaining him, which you won't be able to use given your situation. And second, remember me mentioning the barbecue sauce. He is covered in so much of it and it has thickened over the centuries. It slows him down, making him the 3rd slowest SCP. But can still move fast enough to catch you if there are many obstacles. And oh yeah, you can also escape his basement because one of the doors is unlocked. Now with everything I mentioned, you think about how difficult it would be to be stuck with a man who is bent on smothering you in its dark ooze. He gets B. And no, it's not for black. Finally, we have the last 2 contestants. The facility guard and the one Naruto reference which has nothing to do with fucking Naruto. But you retarded weebs think just because 9-tailed fox, it is automatically a Naruto thing. Guards and NTF are equipped with guns, kits, explosives. Basically, most of the things I told you, you cannot use. And they also have a disarmor, which they are not going to use because it is so much more easier to put you to rest than to save your life. MTF. I said MTF, not NTF. MTF includes both the guards and mobile task force. Will come usually in squads. Have squads of men with gun and a boner for killing poor orange people. Now I just wanted to point out it would be racist if I said black. Ahem. As I was saying, will have a sole interest of killing you. They will have no weakness and you are not bulletproof. If you're not quick enough in light containment, you have basically sealed your fate. If you're still at 914, you most likely will have to take a major scientist card and flee as fast as you can, hoping no one is guarding any choke point. Even if you manage to escape both guards and NTF like I mentioned with the scientists, you will now have to fight them. Sure, you will now have an MG, but because you play CS.GO, which by the way is a shitty game, you only shoulder fire, holding down left click not hitting a thing, while MTF have scopes pointed at your green dome. Due to MTF being a threat you cannot avoid, having multiple enemies too all over the facility which are armed, and you are not, they will get the highest tiers of A and S. Well, there you fucking have it. My tier list that took me 4 straight days to make. Tune in next time when I post actual content, which will be never. Later.